Nigel Davies then, pre-Newcastle away. Nigel, has there been an extra spring in the step of the players in training this week after what happened at the weekend?
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said any different. Obviously, we had a tough couple of weeks leading into that match, and it was a must-win for us in many ways. We kept the belief, we kept the faith in what we were doing, and I asked the boys to go out and express themselves and play, and that's what they did. And as a result of that, I thought we controlled the game for large parts. Disappointed that we didn't finish it off earlier than we did, and maybe the manner that we had to win the game in the end was not great. But overall, I think we deserved the win.
And actually, the expressing themselves part very important as well. It wasn't a scrappy win, was it? It was a well-earned win overall.
Oh, very much so. We saw a lot in our game that we'd been working on. And that's very pleasing, to see that come through. But also, particularly where we were, Kingsholm is a fantastic place to be, but it can be quite a difficult place to be as well when things aren't going well. And I said you've got to go out there and we've got to give the supporters something to cheer about, lads. And we just got to play with confidence and belief and go for it. The only guy under pressure here is me. The rest of you are going to enjoy yourself.
And Newcastle away, that's a difficult place to play, but for different reasons.
Yeah, they're a well-drilled team, well organised, and they will always expect to get certain results up there. I think historically they've done exceptionally well against Gloucester, and no doubt they'll target this as a win game for them.
Early on in the season, obviously you lost to Sale. They then went and beat Sale at Sale's ground. Does that just sort of show that anyone can beat anyone in the Premiership on their day, or can we read a little bit more into that?
Yeah, possibly. I do think that is the case. All sides are very capable, and if one side gets it right on the day and the other doesn't, then there is going to be the odd result that will go against the grain, maybe. But yeah, we were really hugely disappointed with that first performance of the season. Second performance, as I've said, very difficult to judge us, and now I'd like to think that we've firmly got back on the horse, and we're going the way that we want to go, and we're going to keep on believing in ourselves and keep on trying to play some rugby.
It's difficult against teams who just come up from the Championship because they're full of confidence. They're used to winning as well. That's a habit for them. Are they beginning to settle down now? You can actually sort of suss out the ways they want to play and their form, if you like.
Obviously, we've got a little bit of history now on how they've played in the last 3 rounds of the Aviva Premiership, so that tells us certain things. But no, they're a very difficult side to play against, and if you get it wrong against them, they'll hurt you, and you can get into a dogfight, and in a dogfight anything can happen. They're playing at home, and they look to build a lead and put pressure on us. There's no doubt about that. But it is their home fixture, and quite frankly, you couldn't, whatever people think about Gloucester and Newcastle, you would have to say on previous form that they're the favourites.
And I suppose with the Dean Richards side, he'll accept nothing less than 100% from any of his players, will he?
I don't think anybody does, and I think up there's no doubt that they'll be looking to target certain games, particularly some of their home games, and I'm quite clear that we'll be one of them.
Take me through the schedule, because it's a heck of a journey. When do you leave? How are you getting there? And do you come back as soon as possible afterwards?
The schedule is fine. I mean, that's one of the things that I've spoken to the team about this week, is that we've accommodated time off in the week this week. So, that's when they spend time relaxing, focusing and spending time with their family. But the weekend is a working shift, and from the team run that will take place at 10:30 till when we come back home, probably around 10:30 on Sunday night, is all about work, and that's how we have to look at it. I'm taking out of the equation the fact that Newcastle is where it is. It's irrelevant, really. So as I said, the boys have had 2 good days off this week. That's their break. Weekend is a big working weekend for us.